Good morning. We're here to do a little yoga today on Earth Day. Not only Earth Day, but the 50th anniversary of Earth Day. Pretty incredible. So back in 1970, there was an awareness about the environment that we have even today. And I think the intent was to bring the media and the political arena into that and affect some change to protect our environment and protect our future, really. And a few months after that, the EPA was created and still doing its job today. So it's really wonderful that we're able to come together and practice on this very, very special day. So let's just bring the earth into our awareness, and from everything that comes from the earth, there's a beginning somewhere below the earth. You can think about it that way. The roots, the groundedness of everything, and it expands upward and outward. So perhaps let's bring that awareness into our practice today. This feeling of groundedness, being stable, being open, being balanced with the energy that lifts up from that being grounded into the earth. So we'll begin with nice, easy seat. If you want to sit on a block, sit on something to lift your hips, I always encourage you to do that, particularly at the beginning of the practice. That way, you kind of get yourself to this place instead of here or here. So the more the hips are lifted, the more we can let the hips kind of roll out and stabilize. Back is nice and flat. Just roll the shoulders up and back, tuck the chin. Your gaze is forward. And so we'll begin the breath from here at the first chakra, which is down in the perineal area. That chakra is the earth chakra, appropriately enough. And it is the base. It is the groundedness that we have. So perhaps bring your awareness into that place. And then as you inhale, lift your energy up from that place of groundedness through the belly, back through the heart, into the back. Roll the shoulders back. Get nice and tall. And then exhale. Let the breath, let your energy drop back down into the roots, into your core, into your groundedness. And then we'll inhale up again. Lift the shoulders up and back and down. And then we're going to inhale up again, lifting your energy from the pelvic area up top here, maybe even this way today. And then we'll exhale, drop the hands back down into the earth. Press into the earth with the fingertips, lift the heart, drop the shoulders back, finding spinal extension as you press into the earth. Even try crossing your legs in an opposite manner, maybe even cross over like this. Just keep yourself engaged with the earth, heart lifted, gaze maybe to the ceiling now. And then exhale, drop your energy back down and down, like so. Once more, inhaling up, exhale down, press into the earth, maybe lift the hips this time, open up, exhale, drop yourself down. Let's come off whatever you're sitting on, we'll toss that off to the side. We're just going to swing ourselves around. We're going to come into plank. So remember, there's lots of ways to do plank, but the idea is to get your hands below your shoulders, your back nice and flat, tops of your feet into the mat. So this is table. To come into a modified plank, all you're going to do is just shift the knees back a bit. And then we're going to exhale, come down towards the earth. Inhale back up. If you want to try true plank, extend the right leg back, curl the toes under, do the same thing with the left. Get yourself nice and flat, and then exhale, come all the way down, engage with the earth here. Tops of the feet into the earth, hands close to the chest, and then we'll just lift ourselves up. Let's come up into a Sphinx pose, like so. Try to get the shoulders back as best you can, heart lifted up. Press the feet into the mat, toes pressed in together. And then we'll exhale, come down into the mat again. We're going to lift up this time into Locust. So let's bring the arms back. And then inhale up. So we're lifting and grounding our centrifugal pubis into the mat, opening up, maybe even flying a bit. So we're staying grounded, but we're open to movement. And then exhale, come all the way back down into the mat. Bring the hands up again, close to the shoulders, and then we're just going to lift up. And then back into child's pose. Make the back nice and long. Hips come down towards the heels. Find space between the vertebrae. Let your heart just kind of sink down towards the earth. Finding space to bring your breath, to bring your energy into a place to feel grounded and secure. Awesome pose for that. And then we're just going to come forward. We're going to tuck the toes under. We're going to come up into a downward facing dog. So push back. Try to keep the knees bent to begin with. Push the hips up and back. So once again, we're grounding into the earth. Lifting the hips up and back with the knees still bent. Inhale, come forward. Come to your plank, or this plank. Exhale, push back again. Press back. And let's press the left heel into the earth. Lift the right leg up. Feel that downward dog, that three-legged dog. Maybe even bend that knee. Inhale up. Press the heel in. Bend the knee. Inhale up. And then bring the right foot into the earth. Let's do the same thing on that side. Press the right heel into the earth. And then exhale, come down. Inhale back up. Once more. Inhale back up. Maybe you can lift to here. Maybe you can go three-legged here. And then bring that foot next to the other. And let's press back into downward facing dog. And all we're going to do is just step ourselves forward so you can even jump. And we're going to lift ourselves up into a nice extended Tadasana, mountain pose. Once again, bringing awareness into where we are in relation to the earth. So both of the feet, the toes are actually gripping the earth here. Outside edges of the feet press into the earth as well. And then gain a sense of openness by letting those shoulders just roll back and open up the heart, fingertips into the earth. So from here, everything's lined up. And then all we're going to do is inhale up, extend up, maybe a little baby back bend. I know you can't see my arms, but they're up there. And then we're going to exhale. We're going to come into chair, just a modification of chair, prayer chair. An excellent grounding pose. Inhale up again. Let's bring a little movement in now. So we're going to exhale, come down into prayer chair again. Hips are back, shoulders are back, grounding into the earth. Feel it with your feet. And then we're going to exhale across with the left elbow into the right knee and extend up. So the right elbow is above the left elbow. Nice extension forward. Inhale, come back up again. Lift up and open. Exhale, coming down. Find that strong prayer chair. This is also called fierce pose. I guess because it's like a fierce warrior, really grounded into the earth, ready for the moment. It's also a ready position in any kind of athletics, really. So it's an excellent place to be. And then we're going to exhale, come across, right elbow into the left knee, extend the left elbow up. Extend your torso forward and breathe. Inhaling back up, extend up. And then bring the hands back down into the heart. Very good. So let's step out with the left leg and give yourself a nice open stance here where you can move back and forth, because we're going to come through Warrior Two, another excellent grounding pose with extension as well. So inhale the arms to here. This foot, the toes are pointing out. This back foot in about 45-degree angle. This heel is in alignment with your other arch. Inhale up. And then we're just exhaling out, extending. Inhale back up. Exhale out, like somebody's pulling you this way and pulling you this way. And if you bring your hands down, they should touch the outside edge of this knee and the front of this knee. Inhale up. Good place to find alignment. And then we're going to exhale this elbow down, extend up and over, one line of energy, open. And then inhale back up, come to a very strong Warrior Two again. Inhale back in. Maybe reach that foot out just a little more. Exhale, extend and open. And let's come down into this extended side angle. Kind of roll the side back to open. One line of energy from your back foot all the way up to your fingertips. And then we'll come back up into star. Let's go to the other side. So we're just turning this foot out. Right foot out. Left foot back. Find yourself a nice separation between your feet. Inhale up to here. Same thing. Extending out. Inhale up. So the left knee or the right knee should be over that right ankle. And then we're going to exhale, come through, and again, roll this shoulder back, open up into a big extended side angle. So we're really pressed into the earth here, yet we're really extending upward as well. Inhale, come back up. Find your Warrior Two again. Inhale in, and let's flow through into extended side angle. If you want a little bit more, you can extend this hand down. So it's a straight line from your left fingertips up, down through your left. And then inhale back up again. And we're just going to turn our feet out. We're going to come into Goddess pose, an appropriate pose for a day like today. So the earth is always referred to in the feminine gender, if you'll think about it. Mother Earth, Mother Nature, the goddess, because the earth is about creation. It's about always potentiating life. So we're just going to inhale up the arms. So you're kind of Charlie Chaplin style here. And let's just exhale. Go past the arms. So the upper arms are in alignment with the lower part of your legs. Inhale up. Exhale down. Back is nice and straight. Tailbone's tucked under. Nice and strong and open. Inhale up again. ground into the earth, extend upward, and then we'll exhale, come down, settle in. And then inhale up. We're going to work our feet together. And then hands come down into the heart. So along with groundedness, there comes balance. This balance between lifting the energy up and grounding yourself into the earth. So we'll come through just a little balance sequence here, an appreciation of the day, and how that the roots, the ground of our being, allows us to extend up and out their energy. So we're just going to end. We're going to balance on the left leg first. Inhale up. And then exhale out. As you extend that leg, open into star. And then exhale, come back. Fold into warrior three. And then we'll come forward, lift that leg up. And then exhale, drop it back into the earth. See if I can do a little better job on the other side. Find a really strong mountain pose to begin with. Remember, it does not have to be perfect. Just let it be yours. Let it be totally yours as you connect with the earth and yourself. Inhale up. Exhale out. Open up. Exhale back. Fold forward. Inhale, come back in. Lift up. And work that foot around. And then exhale down into the earth. Excellent. So we'll come down to the mat. We're going to come into an inversion of your choice here. Again, we're letting ourselves become grounded into the earth. You can start here if you like. Lift up, come into a nice extended table just to get a feeling of that. And then exhale into the earth. And let yourself roll back to here. So the idea is to get the knees above the heart in some fashion. And if you want, you can extend up like so. Or you can bring your arms out to the side like this. Or even come back into legs extended back. This is a good one because it opens the hamstrings, lets you press into the earth, opens the lower back. Generally just a good place to be. Endless variations for inversion poses. If you want a little less, just find a place against the wall and just be relaxed there for a while. Whatever movements you want with it. The whole idea is just to get yourself inverted and more connected with the earth. See things in a different manner. Get in touch with how that is while staying grounded and open. And we're going to exhale ourselves back down into the earth. We'll come into the last pose of the day where we're really grounded. The whole body is down on the ground and open. Get a feeling of expanding outward, not only physically, but energetically as well. Just let yourself come into a place of safety, ease, and groundedness. Letting the heat of the practice settle down into the earth. let the mind be open to that feeling. Keep reconnecting with your breath. Breathing in. We're open, free, empowered. Exhaling, dropping it back down again to that first chakra, connecting with the earth, feeling secure, grounded, enlivened. Spring is a wonderful time, isn't it? For being connected with ourselves and all of nature and our good green earth. And in fact, human health and planetary health are inextricably linked. To protect one, we must protect the other. Certainly a good point to rally behind and to bring our awareness into not only today, but the whole of our lives. Just keep the breath moving, sinking ever farther into the earth. And I'll quote from John Muir, whose birthday was yesterday, appropriately, who said, "When one tugs at a single thing in nature, we find it hitched to the rest of the world." So true. We are not separate, we are all connected. And what we do to the earth, we do to ourselves. Exhaling, releasing, letting go. Inhale, fill yourself back up. Just to let it go again. Inhaling up, finding freedom. Exhaling out. Letting go of whatever restricts that freedom. Connecting with earth in so many ways. So slowly bring just little movements back into your practice, subtle, small. Paying attention to how it is that your body may have changed in the practice, what awareness you may have brought into that. And then we'll slowly come to one side or the other and lift ourselves back up. Coming to a nice easy seat again. Still connecting with the breath, connecting with the earth, connecting with your energy. I'm so happy that you came in today for a practice with me in my studio. This is my creative place here. Happy to share it with you. Hope that you all have a place that you can create. Take a look inside, see what's there. Or just go out and take a walk in the good green earth. I'll share one more quote from John Muir before we close the practice. I only went out for a walk and decided to stay out till sundown. For going out, I found I was really going in. I hope we're all able to travel in today and every day, finding peace, openness, and freedom. Have a great Earth Day. I'm glad you were here. I'm thankful for you as we stay in gratitude. Namaste.